Yeah, excited for practice today. An opportunity again to just relish and take in the great opportunity we have in front of us. Like, it's not what's behind us that we're looking at, it's what is in front of us. And every opportunity for us to continue to just move forward and grow and learn. So excited about today to get better.
All right, Mason?
Coach, just observing your players and just kind of seeing them prepare for practice, what is the energy like after yesterday's game?
Well, we'll go today because of a class conflict at 4. But the ones that I've talked to since that buzzer went off last night and the film sessions that the staff and everything around the program, I mean, it's just nothing but positive, and we're not going to focus on the negative. I think we just have to just be so thankful for what we do have, and what we don't have, we have no control over, but what we can have is in front of us, and just going to focus on that. So.
Maxwell?
Hate to keep asking, but just update on Megan and I guess Jemiah.
Jemiah's out for personal reasons. Nothing has changed. And then Meg continues to work with the training staff, and it's just one day at a time right now. And obviously, no other update. Honestly, just one day at a time with both.
All right, follow-up?
You talked last night, Carly Weathers had a couple women, especially at the end of the third. I think she had like a bucket, rebound, steal. What have you seen from her? And if you guys have anything to add on, I know Hannah, you got close with her. What have you seen from her and how her game has expanded since she's gotten into Alabama?
I think it's just the ability to, have that growth mindset every single day in practice. Just to come out, obviously it's a lot more from a scouting, from a lot more film, a lot of things that we're doing that I think a high school player sometimes has to adjust to. But I mean, she is really special in her ability to, just transfer that information and to go out and execute day in and day out. And just the maturity that she goes about her preparation is what has really impressed me. Obviously, she's one of the hardest workers. She's always in the gym. She's just a consummate teammate. So, when you look at her, there's nothing that's unique as far as she's just really, I'm trying to say she's very unique in her approach and her maturity level, and just gets it a lot faster than most freshmen. And I think that comes from, again, growing up in, a family that's competed at a really high level. Her mom has coached her. They are amazing, and they just do a really good job of, the ability to understand that preparation and the time you put in is what you're going to get back from it. So she's obviously got some tremendous role models, because all these kids just really work. The 9 kids that participated last night really go about their business, but she just has not been a hard one for association to bring on assimilation. She has a very business-like approach, and just is really unique for a freshman as far as her mental ability with that. And I think that sometimes can hinder a freshman, because you either work on it or it works on you, and she just goes to work every day, and it's pretty special.
Hannah, did you have anything you wanted to add?
I think Coach said it with the maturity aspect. I mean, for a freshman, the maturity and the toughness that she brings every day is rare, and her buy-in is second to none. Her willingness to continue to show up and continue to just get better every day is something that I know is really special, especially for her as a freshman.
Mason?
This one's for the players. In your early film sessions and breaking down Arkansas, what have you kind of seen what makes them successful?
Yeah, obviously they shoot the ball really well, but they're also really effective at getting to the rim and getting to the free throw line. We've talked a little bit about how that's how they're beating people. So obviously just continuing to focus on keeping the ball in front, containing penetration, and then getting out to shooters.
Ashley?
This question's for Hannah. Hannah, you were named to a list, so you want to be a coach earlier today. Can you talk about maybe a particular experience, player, or moment as a player where you decided that this is the path that you wanted to go into?
Yeah, obviously super excited about that opportunity and grateful for it. But I think it's just a combination of having a bunch of coaches who I really appreciated and who have really impacted me in a positive way. I feel like a lot of what I do as a point guard is to try to set my teammates up in positions to where that they can excel and that they can be their best selves. And I think that the next step in that for me is in coaching, just to continue that.
Michael?
Just Aaliyah's had some really good moments. I think led you guys in scoring a couple times this year. What have you seen from her coming in from Illinois, and where she was one of the leading scorers, and kind of adapting to her new role here?
She's just a really, really great human, great teammate, worker, giver, not a taker. She just brings it every single day. I mean, she is so fun to coach and so fun to be around. Like, and a lot of times I think, I always say it's the person that makes the player, and it is truly because she has just such a tremendous human in all areas of supporting and doing what you ask her to do. And I mean, she's excelling in the classroom. She's doing a really good job in the locker room. She's doing a really good job off the floor, and then she comes to practice every day and she just works. Not one day do I have to show up and tell her, hey, you got to go harder. Like, we're working on things and we're trying to help her improve, but it's not effort. You're not coaching effort with her, and I think that's really been fun to coach because you think every time she lets it go, it's going in. So I think the biggest thing with us now is us trying to help her, like when they take the first away, that counter move, and continuing to have her be and look to be aggressive, continuing to help her in this league as physical as it is, to get open, all the little things that we can coach better and try to help her more. But I love seeing that kid every day. She's just really, really a worker.
Right, follow-up?
I don't know how much of her she comes from Native American roots. She's part of a tribe, but I'm not going to try to pronounce that butcher. But how much of that, just with the family aspect of Native American tribes, do you maybe attribute to those qualities she has?
I just know that, what's been interesting is to get to know her mom and, to get to know her dad, and they're tremendous, in supporting their daughters. She has a twin sister, and another sis, and they're just all really, really, really a neat family. And it's, obviously been good for her, I think, to be around her family more, and her mom lives in Huntsville area. Her dad is making every single game. So they're just a tremendous duo of supporting their kiddos. And, it's a really great example of seeing a lot of love in a family and support. So I've enjoyed getting to see their relationship because they really do support her.
Mason?
Coach, obviously one of the core players for Arkansas, as in Aaron Baum, she leads the SEC in physical percentages. What have you seen from her on tape and how she did with Gary's success throughout the season?
Well, it's rim touches in transition. It's doing a really good job on the roll and getting to the free throw line. She's experienced. I mean, she brings a lot to the table. I mean, she's like these guys. I think she's been around as long as they have. So she really understands who she is, understands what her team needs, and does a really good job.